Today, we'll talk about something tiny but still powerful enough to make you sick. So tiny that 1 billion of these can fit on the head of a pin. Something which is around you, on you, and inside you, and always in action. Yes, we're talking about germs. So let's start with a quick quiz to find out how much you know about germs. I'll give you some clues about different types of germs. Let's see if you can identify which one I'm talking about. I'm a single-cell organism. I live in your mouth and cause cavities if you don't brush your teeth. I also live in your stomach and help you digest food. So, who am I? I can't live on the doorknob for long. I need to get inside you to survive. You can pass me on to a friend by shaking hands. Who am I? I love to grow in damp and warm places. I can cause an itchy rash on your body. Who am I? I love moisture and can cause diarrhea if you drink contaminated water. Who am I? They're in the order bacteria, virus, fungi, and protozoa, the 4 major types of germs. Did you get them right? Next, let's see. How do germs spread? Achoo! Do you know how many germs might have landed on my tissue with this sneeze? Could be thousands. Coughing, sneezing, or even talking can spread germs from one person to another. Droplets from an infected person get into the air and can be inhaled by people nearby. They can spread through direct contact, like shaking hands with someone who has cold and then touching your nose with that hand. Or if you touch something with the germs already on it, you could take them in by touching your eyes, nose, or mouth. You could touch something like a doorknob, a table surface, or a toilet seat and get some germs. And if you thought toilet seat was the most germy thing in your house, you're in for a surprise. Your mobile phone can be up to 10 times dirtier than a toilet seat. Your carpet, computer, keyboard, handbag, kitchen sponge, toothbrush holder, money notes all have way more germs than a toilet seat. Germs can also spread through contaminated food and water. Insects like mosquitoes, lice, bedbugs can also transmit a number of diseases caused by the infectious germs. As you know, one of the germ types is virus. What happens when a virus gets inside your body? Viruses need a host, that is, another living organism, to grow and multiply. They can't just survive by themselves. When you're attacked by a virus, it looks for a host cell to attach to. When it finds one, it tries to get inside the host cell. Once the virus gets through, it tries to take over the cell's functionality. Virus is clever enough to use your own body cells to make lots of copies of itself. It makes the host cell a virus factory. And when so many copies of the virus are made, they break out of the host cell and spread to other cells nearby, infecting your body bit by bit and making you sick. Some common examples of diseases caused by virus include measles, chickenpox, and flu. Another common germ type is bacteria. Let's find out how fast they can multiply in your body. When conditions are favourable, like there's the right temperature and nutrients are available, bacteria can multiply amazingly fast as once every 20 minutes. They make identical copies of themselves by splitting into 2 with the same structure. This means that in just 7 hours, one bacteria can generate over 2 million bacteria. That is why we can quickly become ill if these invaders attack our body. How does your body fight a germ infection? The immune system is the body's defense against infections. Our white blood cells create antibodies to fight these invaders. Each of us has more than 10 billion different kinds of antibodies, each one designed to attack only one kind of virus or bacteria. These antibodies attach themselves to these infectious organisms, neutralizing them and preventing their further spread. Other immune system cells then come and destroy these. In addition to this, our immune system has an amazing power to remember exposure to every germ and knows how to fight the infection if we're ever exposed to it again. The older we get, the more germs our body learns to fight. This is called immunity. Sometimes the number of harmful bacteria in the body is too much and the immune system cannot fight them all. Antibiotics are useful in this scenario. They're the medicines that can destroy the bacteria or slow down their growth, helping us to recover. But we should remember that antibiotics cannot fight viral infections. They can only help with bacterial infections. How do vaccines help us fight germs? A vaccine for a disease is made from the same germs or parts of them that cause the disease. But the germs in the vaccine are either dead or weakened, so they won't make you sick. It seems strange that injecting a germ will prevent infection against it, isn't it? But actually, your immune system reacts to the vaccine in a similar way that it would if it was attacked by the disease germ. That is, by making the right antibodies for the bacteria or virus. And it will also create a memory of the infection without the danger of actual infection. So it's like a training exercise for your body. And in case you get infected by the real germ, your immune system remembers it and can quickly make lots of the right kind of antibodies to destroy it. And do you know, the smallpox vaccine introduced by Edward Jenner in 1796 was the first successful vaccine to be developed? Can bacteria be a friend? Most bacteria won't hurt us. Only less than 1% of the different types make people sick. So, they're not all bad after all. In fact, we humans can't survive without some of them. Our body is full of helpful bacteria. Lots of them are living inside our gut to help us digest food and absorb nutrients. Some good ones are fighting against the dangerous ones that cause the disease. Bacteria are used in making foods like cheese, yogurt, pickles, and soy sauce. They are also used to produce medicines like vaccines. Some bacteria is out there to help decompose dead plants and animals, saving the environment. What is food poisoning? You may have eaten some contaminated food with some bad bacteria in it, and these germs release some toxins or poisons in your body, causing diarrhea or vomiting. This is called food poisoning. Often people get food poisoning from animal-based foods like meat, poultry, eggs, dairy products, and seafood. But unwashed fruits and vegetables can also be contaminated with germs. Foods and drinks can get contaminated during preparation, like if your hands or utensils are unclean, or if the food is not cooked at proper temperature, or it can get contaminated while storing leftovers if they're not refrigerated on time. Does the 5-second rule work? Almost everyone has dropped something on the floor that they so wanted to eat and thought 5-second rule can come to the rescue. That so-called rule which says food is okay to eat if you pick it up in 5 seconds or less. I'm sorry to say, bacteria can attach itself to your food even if you're super fast to pick it up. But will that bacteria be enough to make you sick? That depends on how clean or dirty the floor is, how quick you were to pick it up. Did the food item have a wet surface, like a fruit slice? You never know if some harmful bacteria is now resting on that delicious slice of whatever it was that slipped out of your hand. So, as they say, if in doubt, leave it out or give it to your friend. Just kidding! How can you protect yourself from germs? There are simple habits which can help you and others around you to keep the nasty germs away. Wash your hands. Nearly 80% of the illness-causing germs are spread by your hands, so washing your hands is one of the best defenses you have against infections. Try to sneeze or cough into a tissue, sleeve, or your elbow. Put the lid down before flushing the toilet. When you flush a toilet, an invisible cloud of water full of germs shoots 6 feet in the air. Clean and disinfect commonly used surfaces in the house. Regularly clean items like phone, remote control to eliminate viruses and bacteria. Stay up to date with your vaccination. For certain diseases, vaccination is your best line of defense. And remember, stay home when sick. Germs are not for sharing. Now let's do a quick 30-second recap. Germs spread from direct contact with people with an infection or from touching germy objects. Common types are bacteria and virus. Virus needs a host cell to survive. Bacteria can quickly divide into millions inside you. Our immune system fights the germs and keeps a memory of every fight. Wash hands to keep most germs away. And thank the good bacteria in your gut which is working hard to digest your food. I hope you found this video informative and remember to share this video, but not the germs. Stay safe and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. See you in the next one.